Hey guys, just doing the report on the press conference, the Wolves versus Arsenal press conference from Vitor Pereira here in the heart of Wolverhampton, the Manda Centre. It's a massive press conference today. So many press and media outlets in attendance, asking lots of questions. So we're going to get into it, giving you all the main points and giving our opinions on it, of course. Team news. The issue and the situation in regards to Mateus Cunha, looking ahead and what he's had to say about Arsenal. So many questions asked. Let's get stuck into it. So in regards to team news, the main thing that's come out of that is that Totti Gomez is available. He said he's expected to play some part in the game, not all the 90 minutes because he's coming back from injury, but expect to see Totti back involved. And was asked about Mario Lemina, he reiterated that Mario will not be anywhere near the squad up until when the transfer window has shut. He was also asked if he's looking forward to the transfer window being shut. He says yes. And he was also asked in terms of the transfer window in regards to players. He reiterated that the club are working very hard to bring in a couple of players in terms of a couple of positions. He wants at least two players in two separate positions. So reiterated that there is work going on behind the scenes there to do that, and he's very hopeful that they will be able to get the players that they need to come in this window. Of course, Mateus Cunha is a major talking point, especially in the last week. And he was asked about Mateus Cunha. He said they've had conversations, everything is sorted. He wants him to be a leader. He also reiterated that Mateus Cunha is incredibly and very committed to him and the club. And he's also was asked about all the transfer speculation and all the stuff and rumours going around in the media. And he said that Mateus has never come to him to ask to leave Wolves. Obviously, that's really, really positive, and we look forward to hopefully seeing that on the pitch against Arsenal. On Arsenal, well, he was asked obviously about Arsenal and preparations for that. He said obviously Arsenal are a very, very strong side. Obviously, they're pushing at the top of the league, in the Champions League, and going to cause problems. But one of the things that Vitor Pereira did talk about and mention is he was very disappointed with the performance away at Chelsea. He didn't see the sort of team that he wants us to be, the identity that he wants to create. He wants the players to believe that they can win any game. He wants them to play with courage in the way that he wants them to play and be brave. That suggests that's what he's looking for, of course, in the game this weekend against Arsenal. Of course, it's going to be a very tough game. He was asked about set pieces as well. He said, well, obviously it's an area that we know Arsenal are strong at. It's something that Wolves are working on. He did reiterate that he's only been in for a few weeks and there's still a lot of things that they need to work on. One of the things that he said is obviously the understanding of the way they play. The more they get to work, the more they get better at doing that. And he wants to be able to look in the players in their eyes and see the fire in their eyes. So that's what he's looking for. And he said he's very, very confident in the attitude and in his players and what they're trying to achieve. Something else that he was really important to mention, he said, and do you know what? My dad's always said this, it's 11 men against 11 men, and belief and courage, application, understanding, tactics, discipline, all of that can go a very long way, and he's looking forward to seeing that. And he said he wants to, he enjoys managing people. People have referred to people differently. He's still learning a lot about his players, and he wants to create a good energy, not just with the players but with the fans, and the fans obviously have got an important part to play in that, of course, at the weekend against Arsenal. So those are all the main points from the press conference, and going to be meeting Magic Moss in a minute for that cup of tea and the cake. But what do you make of all of that? You know, obviously the proof will be in the pudding against Arsenal. But Vitor, you know, he's asked about his honesty, he's asked about all of that, about how he talks. And one of the things that he said is he likes to always be honest. He believes in being honest because he can sleep at night, and that's the way he is. And hopefully the players, the fans and everyone can understand that he's always going to try and give honest answers. And I think as fans, that's what we all want, not just from the manager, but also from, I think it's fair to say, from those higher above as well. We want transparency and obviously open honesty, which is important, and Vitor seems to have that. And that's his press conference. Those are all the main points. Leave your thoughts in the comment section below. I think the main thing that's come out of that, really, other than, you know, he wants us to play in our own way, is the fact that he's saying that Cunha is fully committed, and let's hope we see that as well, and I'm sure we will on the pitch this weekend. And we'll be glad when the transfer window's finally closed. Mateus Cunha is still with Wolves, and hopefully we brought in another couple of players as well, because fans are not going to be happy if we don't see a couple of players, 2 or 3 players more come in, and let's hope that they deliver. They really need to. Until the next one, always Wolves.